Does this work now? Does it work? Hello, hello. Let me know if you can hear me. If everything is working. Let's see. Wow, it was such a long time I didn't do a stream. Oh my god. I've been so off lately so it's really long time. I was like, how does this even work? Okay, we have in the chat. Oh, I'm missing here one piece of screen actually. Let me just open the browser so I can see actually who we have in the chat. I lost my chat actually feed in here. How can I find it back? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Is that something in here? I have no idea. I will have to check it later. My god, I really forgot how all this thing worked. I had it so nicely before set in here in the same app with the chat and everything, and now okay, let me open here the chat. That's gonna be the easiest. Can you hear me well, or am I too low? I think the microphone is not at the loudest, but I also don't want to break your ears. So okay, opening the stream. Let's see if I don't hear myself back. Okay, cool. All right, we have Udayan who says hello. So hello to you too. Fernando Costabel is saying buenas buenas. Better buenas buenas than malas malas. Robin is here. Cool. Hi Robin. Hope you're doing well. We have also Jerry in the chat, Arthur Marquez, who says hola with an accent on the A. Tom and Sebastian also. Nice. Hello guys. I've been like really off YouTube for a while actually. And it's crazy, but damn, time goes like really fast. But as you know, I have my online academy, and we have been working on many projects with it, and it's going really nice. The whole point of the academy is that they're not only, let's say, one-to-one lessons, but we have a lot more, and so it's been keeping me very, very busy. But it's really cool. It's very, very nice. We are doing the first guest masterclass this Sunday. It's gonna be about 8:30 Amsterdam time, and we will have Carlo Marchione also hosting the lecture. So it will be breaking down the first etude of Villalobos. And I think you're gonna have a lot of value, because with the excuse of this etude, we will be showing lots of right hand, left hand, issues, techniques, preparatory exercises. So it's not only for those who have played the etude, but really for everybody. And it's gonna be over Zoom, so it's gonna be very, very interactive. And people can play, the exercises, just, mess a little bit with it, ask questions. So I think it's going to be a pretty nice event. Also, many people ask me, it's not going to be recorded because, well, Carlo Marchione doesn't really enjoy being recorded, unlike me. So to respect his wishes, that's going to be, just live event, and that's it. We might repeat it in the future for those who cannot attend it, because I know that there are several that will not be able to make it. But it's just gonna be, the point of being there in that moment. So that's very exciting. And if I can, I'll show you a little bit what we're gonna do. But today, let me see 1 second. My cable is getting all tangled up. Okay. But today, I don't know. I just wanted to tune in here and play a little bit, practice as we used to do our good old times here together. So yeah. And thank you for the likes. I've seen that you dropped already 6 likes. Thank you very much, people. I've played nothing and already have 6 likes. I feel like, oh my god, I don't deserve that. Arda says, I just joined. What are you practicing? You can see here the little notes. Cannot you guess? I will be practicing the Regondi. I think I've been working on this piece, and I just need to go a little bit over some parts. So yeah, Regondi, the introduction et caprice. Lovely, lovely piece. Here you have the title. Nice, eh? I really like this kind of covers, like in old school fashioned covers. Jerry says, "Can you speak Dutch?" You don't want me to speak Dutch. It's so bad and horrible. No, I understand it a little bit, but truth is, I've never. I mean, aside from some meetings with the neighbors, I've never really used it. I was always practicing in my studio and going out for festivals and concerts and stuff. In the conservatory there was not a single Dutch, not in the guitar class. Apparently here is not, how to say, the schools in the Netherlands for guitar, they don't seem to be really successful for the last generations at least. So there was not a single Dutch in the class really. Everybody was international, so we all speak English, and yeah, unfortunately. Anyways, my nails are not at the best, but I don't want to spend the time doing the nails. They are borderline horrible, but I will take the borderline situation. All right. And how are you guys doing? Let me know here in the chat which pieces you are guys practicing now. Okay, I'll just play a little bit through. Now my hands are a little bit cold, so I'll just play through some parts and see, let's say, which ones need work or how I feel through a little bit. You know, it's not really, it's a work in progress piece, so don't expect anything fancy. WTH, Merce. What the hell? I suppose I don't want to say that, otherwise copyright is not copyright. Hello, it's not YouTube friendly. It's been a while. Yeah, I know it's been a while. It's been since, well, come on. I posted yesterday a short. Was yesterday or was it today? I don't even know. So theoretically, officially, it has not been a while. Unofficially, yes, it has been a heck of a long time. All right. So, let me put the dual camera in here. Is it properly focused? More or less. You can see the right hand. Esther says this time I will actually be practicing along with you. Oh, you're playing also the same piece. That's awesome. Really? Are you? Confirm in the chat. I'm curious. If so, like, have you gone through the whole piece already? Because I haven't. So we can practice and do some mistakes together. Okay, let's just play through a little bit. Okay, that's kind of the first part. Oh, I'm so cold now. I'm not used anymore to practice like in the live stream. That's so strange. That's bad. I know, like I have to come back sooner. Esther says different piece, but I'll still be practicing. Okay. I thought you were playing the same. That was really cool. We have also Class says, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. It's not a ghost. I'm really back. Like it's me. All right. There are a couple of parts just in this beginning that I'm always feeling a little bit creepy about it. And you know the funny thing? The first one is it's not so difficult. Is this first glissando up in here? I don't know if you can see it from the camera. Maybe I can see it a little bit further away. And then I tend to confuse these ones with this. Once again. Then with this stretch here, one. So yeah, I don't know why. Just my brain playing tricks on me. I guess I'll just need to repeat just sometimes. And really get... She's like, they're 2 frets apart, and I mean, shouldn't be a big deal. Somehow it is in my brain. So and it needs more insisting. It feels so so creepy to play this glissando so fast with cold fingers, I tell you that. Mark is here. Nice. Welcome to the chat, Mark. I hope you are doing well. And I hope you're going to practice today very good. Let's see. Again from... Also, this ornament in here, I need to contract just the right amount. That was okay. Needs to be something percussive, you know? And then this also. But because this one is so much easier, somehow, this really needs to sound nice. Otherwise the difference is ugly and brutal. We've got some noise in here happening. You guys can hear it. We have Compota Party. Compota Party. That's a funny name. Is a new subscriber, is it? I just forgot to see what was it. I suppose it's a subscriber, so thank you for joining, Compota. One more time. Sorry. I'm staying short. Oh, and this turn in here. Like before, I think I didn't get it right also before. My headphones are falling. Bad. Very bad. Hear the resonances. I don't know if you can hear my hand. It's like a little bit weird in here. needs to be like really smooth is tip-a-bum. And then we need the F sharp to stay. And here it's nasty because the strings are a lot higher, so it's uncomfortable. Yeah, that was not good. I couldn't get the B. That was good, but the grip was feeling not so good. By the way, guys, we just forgot about the timer thing. I was so amused about going to play already. Thomas Franco Salam says, how is it going? Your right hand video taught me so much. Nice. I'm happy for that. Let's put the timer in here that it's going here endlessly, but let's go back from the beginning. And we put, I don't know, let's do 10 minutes, and then you tell me, guys, if you want to do me to play longer or shut up or something. Let's do 10 minutes in here and guitar practice. All right. Okay, now we can officially start practicing. There we go. Right? Let's continue there. That was okay. I just want to secure them a little bit, this. Yeah. Damn it, I'm stiff. I stopped it. I don't know if you can hear it when it stops or when it doesn't stop. First this. I'm trying to work on the overview of the whole position somehow, to not go there like playing the lottery, but actually know my place. That was better. When you control, that's the good thing, that you play better. And what is helping me a lot, if somebody ever has like a passage like this, is to make the mental break. I lean on this, and then here I make a break. And then is when it comes good. Only when I do that. If I try to go the whole thing, keep the tension, it's unlikely that I get the right grip. And now here is a big stretch. That's another part. To get this first part of the sixth. Yeah. I'll just replay the 60 a bit a few more times, because I need to let go a little to stretch this. Like you can see that my bar chord, if I stay stiff, I barely don't reach it, so I need to remain movable for like a very short moment. And I don't know if you can see, but there is like a little accent in here, in the A. that's why I'm playing rest stroke. It's not really hard. It's not like a flamenco rest stroke or anything, but I really enjoy this, how to say, control type of rest stroke. It really helps me musically. I use it also later on. I'll show you if we get there. One more time. Whoa. See that there I didn't relax. And I need to hold the notes of the chord properly. And even if I'm practicing now, let's say we did this first little part, even if I'm practicing technical issues, I'm never, how to say, I'm trying to make the music as I ultimately want to. So it's never really mechanical. Some people think that if you have to practice a passage, you first have to practice it mechanically. Which is true sometimes, but it's always good if you manage to keep the musical idea active. Yeah. Yeah, shit. It's cadenza type of parts, right? You see all these lines here. They really require a very, very free interpretation. So the last thing you want is just a scale through even. But also then you need more coordination for that. Something like this, I think, is the idea I'm going for. And there's always something that bugs me about the sound. See? The slur. And I think it's about the way I support the slur. That I need to fix that. That is good. Too screamy. This I don't like this sound. I don't know if can you tell the difference? That's decent enough. I don't know really if it's coming across the microphone. Sometimes the slur comes out with a lot of high frequencies, so very thin, and there it's fuller. And it's also the way I think I take it away with the second. Yeah. Sorry. Again. Yeah, I'm not liking it. I try to do it soft, but I'm not liking the sound. Yeah, only the second time is good, and I need to make the second time be the first. but not yet. Okay, one more time. Oh, we have 20 seconds. Oh my god. We almost finish on time. All right. Wait. Let's put back the main camera in here. Let's see the chat. What's cooking? Yeah, I left here Thomas, who said that the videos help a lot with the right hand. That's good. Yeah, for some reason, the very, very, very first tutorial, like guitar tutorial that I put on the channel, which was about, I think it's the one of right hand, it just had crazy kind of release. I don't know, like many people were watching it, and I think it's the tutorial with most views. Is it possible? I don't know. It's like a long time. I don't even check that. But I remember like it performed like really very well. So that was nice. So if it helps, that's the whole point. I have to say, some people just do that faster pitch like an electric guitar sweep. I apoyando swept up the strings. Do you ever use such techniques? It is a little bit unorthodox. Yeah, in classical guitar, is not the sweep picking is not something we use. I mean, we do arpeggios. You will see actually in this piece there are many parts like that. But eventually, like, wait, let me put the other camera, the right hand. We don't do this and then up and down like as if you had the plectrum, but you use well, sometimes the ring finger like this, we do use it. Like in many Villalobos works actually, but we have many possibilities. We have many possibilities with right hand fingering combinations. So I would say yes and no. Sometimes depends on the piece, and usually the pieces that demand it were designed. Let's say were composed to use something like that. So like Villalobos or maybe some Brower stuff. Yeah, Villalobos is the most famous for this kind of effects for sure. Nice says your tutorials have helped me improve. Thank you. Exercise that ease. Nice, I understand what you mean. Glad to help. Scott says just picked up, just relax and separate the lockup friend. ABG Music says, Merce, I have you on speaker at work now. 4 of us are watching. Cool. Nice. So I'm here putting the music to all your workers. So hi to all the workers of AGB Music. Scott, we'll practice muted left there. That's no sound separation stuff for the rest. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Nice. So I'll skip the rest in here, and because we have here the whole office of ABG, we gotta keep moving. So let's do 10 minutes more. And okay, let's see. This part is very nice when it modulates. So that goes from here we left off. Too much. Page turning. Sorry, my page is not turning. Suspension. still, wait. I passed far too much ahead. We need to sort some things. So actually, sorry, the dual camera. All right. So from this part in here, let's start from the beginning. Here I'm always rushing just a bit too much for what this 32 note should be. I have the syndrome of you just see too many lines, just rush through it, but it shouldn't. I still haven't really decided which fingers I'm gonna use for these ornaments, which goes like this. There are so many combinations. Somehow the fourth finger is nice. I think I'll settle for the fourth fingering, really. So that would be... here. Okay, this is one part that I wanted to check. And then it's kind of tricky, this part, because I want to have this little slur here on the arpeggio nice and clear, but in speed I'm already moving for this note, so it's really a thing all about the timing. Let's go back to the oops, wrong note. You see, like the fingering of the right hand of this ornament is peculiar, to say the least. Because there is open string. I'll just remove the bar. I don't know, I like to go with the bottom of my finger there, but then I arrive really in the limit, and this is a lot better. Okay, reset. We have 3 problems in here. First problem, this part. Let's repeat that 5 times properly. That's not properly. That's okay. Second time. That's not good. to get the right amount of lightness, which means that I really go very subtle on the string, and sometimes it's easy to miss. Yeah, I want this sound. We have an alien coming. Oh, Nilanka is in the chat. Thank you, you're so kind. I think he feels my suffering, right? You're too kind, Nilanka. I'll see you Sunday probably, right? So, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Let's keep sweating. That was nice. See, Nilanka inspired me. There we go. Okay. And now the second problem is just that. Let's make a zoom in here on my problems. So you'll get the first person zooming in my problems. I think maybe I should change. If I move properly, the left hand is... I think it's better. Did it stuck? Did it stuck my stream? Did it stuck my stream? I see something loading. Something loading in here. Ah no, it didn't stuck. Okay. We are good, we are good. I think we are good, right? It's fine. It says live. It says there is no loss of anything. So not a single frame dropped. So we'll go on. The only thing I'm dropping are notes. There we go. No, it's already time. Oh my god. Okay, we will continue with problem 2 and then go into problem 3 in a second. Oh my god, let's see what's cooking in the chat. Pot. Does the practice start in 9 minutes? No, the practice will start now. Let's say when the counter is on, I am practicing. Carrie says, hi Merce, hello Carrie, it's nice, it's lovely to see you here in the chat. Says, I'm practicing with you. Nice, we have today 2 persons that are doing the right thing. Practicing along, because these streams are called Practice With Me. So, good. Clap for Carrie. Etsa says, hello from Brazil, Zil. Nice. Greetings to Brazil, Zil. Uniquely Extra says, Merce, Gary here from Maryland. Ah, nice, Gary. Your inspiration for the best practices for practicing to play the guitar. Yeah, I think it's always nice to see somebody sweating while you are not practicing, right? No, go practice, please. Jimmy says, you go, Merce. Yes, Sunday. Okay, nice. Alex, he says bonne nuit, says good night. Bonne nuit, Alex. That's Catalan. It's nice to see Catalan is not something I speak so often somehow. Scott, you're alive. I think it got stuck, right? The stream for a second. It was just me, or was it also in your end? I don't know. Potpot says, I'll practice with you, but it's late here. I'll harass my neighbors. You got no excuses, darling, because now I have a chair in here, I cannot put it. But you can really put like, okay, that's my pullover right here. But you can put like a sock or something like this through the strings. That's very thick, so I don't want to force now the guitar. But you can just put it in here and it will just sound muted. It will just sound like this. Which is perfect for neighbors. So, and you can actually hear the the right pitches. So guitar is just a good instrument. What do you wanna do? Namuti Wingim says, I wish I had more time to practice. I don't feel like I have enough time to actually improve at the moment. Any tips for efficient use of time? Yes, go to correct. Well, change the camera for a second. When you practice, don't aim at working the whole piece. Just pinpoint some difficult thing. Like, for instance, yesterday I was just practicing. I had 1 hour, and that 1 hour I only invested in maybe 4 bars, and just to really fix some fingerings and stuff. Now, for instance, I'm playing a little bit through the piece, and that's, I would say, not as intense type of practice, but because I did the previous days a little bit more very laser focused practice, so I just want to check how things are. So if you don't have much practice, do set yourself little goals and say, this is a problem area, I'm gonna work on that. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it just needs to be better. And like, this is how you're gonna make improvement. And you can also do it even if you practice half an hour or something. Of course, half an hour, then you need to be very consistent for not losing this little improvement that you made. So, of course, I also feel it when I practice really not many hours. It's harder to keep things. That's a hard thing of being a musician. So, Jimmy says, I've joined super late here after a long shift. What's a piece? I fancy a play along. Is Introduction and Caprice by Regondi. If you would like to play along, be my guest. It's a beautiful piece. All right, let's continue with the next set here. And we continue problem number 2. We are somehow halfway there. 1 second. My nose. Okay. Now I think I really need to... Wait, camera. The double camera. There we go. Now I know that one of the things for me to fix is this. And take away the first in the right time so that I don't kill it too early. But it kind of merges, let's say, the disappearance of this F. It really merges on the with arpeggio. It needs to be a constant dynamic. By the way, Jimmy, you can find the score in the internet. Go in the Petrucci library. This is copyright free. So, or IMSLP. Yeah. So there you will find it under Giulio Regondi. Okay. Oops. Until F. Yeah, see, now it starts to come a little bit better, so I need to insist a little bit on that. So at least this time I'm repeating. I'm creating muscle memory. And I'm trying to, not use the first option I was using. So some people struggle with correct something they were doing. And it's perfectly natural when you have repeated something so many times. I cannot play and speak, oh my god. So what I used to get rid of the muscle memory of something that I want to change is really try to be extremely conscious about the physical movement that I want to do, in this case with the left hand. And for me, this is the trigger in here.
so smooth, and one finger at a time. Oh my god, thank you, Alex. Muchas gracias. I'll say thank you in many languages. Dankeschön. Hartelijk bedankt in Dutch. Muchas gracias in Spanish. Thank you so much. You're so kind. By the way, I know that he speaks Catalan because I know him from the Instagram. So, thank you, really. Now, you see, like, I don't know if you can tell the difference from when I was starting to do this fingering, from before and now. It's a lot more, you know, it just goes. And now that it just goes, somehow I need to get to the point how I would say that I can also manipulate it, you know, like I can control and manipulate it as I, you know, enter in this passage and come out of it. And I'm gonna focus on the coming out of it, which is this super long glissando. Because many times the part itself works, and you repeat this many times and it just works, but the problem then is putting it together. And to get to the to this A with the right weight, so that I can arrive there really, you know, poetically eventually. And not like if somebody just punched me in the stomach, you know what I mean? I don't want to get this like that, but just very flowing up until this note. So let's try. I'm even too aggressive for my feeling. I stop too much. Also. Like the A, it has to be light enough so that it doesn't feel like a break. Kind of better. No. Alex says going to sleep. Thank you for your music. Bye, Alex. Enjoy your sleep. And thank you for tuning in. It was really nice having you here. Alright, so that will be problem 2. I think it's getting better. Maybe I'll come back to it later to preserve it. Let's continue. Yeah, that's the third treble spot that I was telling you about. Yeah, that's a thing. There's this whole scale with the slurs. You can see it in here. Is this scary one. I'm in my thoughts. I'm organizing the fingering somehow, because there is this part in here that is with third, this with the second. I don't know if you can tell from maybe the other camera is a little bit too. Is everything so high in this piece? Try to practice first more a tempo, more robotic to even out the accents and the changes. No. Then there is the second part that it goes all with 1-3. For instance, I decided to go like this. I mean, it's not written in here. I just chose for it. And so this somehow needs to be really into my head. And the change of position needs to be accurate. Let's do it a couple of times slowly. Not everything clear, so one more time. Yeah, I was just thinking I have to try to make it a bit smoother, and it just came like a big blob in there. Yeah, exactly. Decent enough, but not perfect. It's time already! Oh my god! You know, like, that's why when I practice guitar, like, it's 10 minutes, it just passed like if it was 1. I don't know, does it happen also to you? Because to me it's like ridiculous. It feels like I just started. And you know, the joke is if I would put half an hour, I would have exactly the same feeling. So let's see. Uniquely extra. I'll just name you by the username that you have here so people know what I'm reading. Am I only a beginner in finger picking, but I practice the song Happy Birthday every day after I loosen up my fingers. I like the sound of your fingers sliding down the string. It adds up to the beauty of the piece. Yes. Well, this it is indeed part of the beauty of the piece. All these they are called in music this glissandi, or when it's one, it's glissando. It's this kind of just going through the frets. And it's not easy to do it with all what this piece demands, and to do it with this, you know, lightness. It's kind of a heavy piece, but still you need to remain like everything is just so easy. So let's say ABG also left to sleep, so good night to you. And thank you for joining. Eviel says, hello and greetings, Merce. I have missed you and I hope you're well and good. Yes, I mean, I've also missed being here in YouTube, really. It's just, I have so much on my hands right now. I'm just, hopefully, well, I'm saying that for quite a bit now. But I'm getting there with the projects, with Academy, the things that we are building. But this is just a lot of work, indeed. But I'm actually... I have a couple of videos that are in the edit making, so I'm really trying my best to squeeze in some hours sometimes to bring content to the channel. And then I thought, well, I'm here, let's do a stream, why not? So let's see. India says, good evening to all, welcome back. Mrs. Fun, have a good time practice. Thank you, I'm always having a good time here with you all. Pot says, do you use nail hardener or something to protect your nails? I play a lot on acoustic and I thought about actually using that to protect my nails. I'll tell you a story on that. For classical guitar, like I have rather hard nails, really. So to the point that if you press on the thumb, like it really doesn't bend unless it would hurt. And I know like some players that the nail bends, and it's no problem. They're just a little bit more flexible, and depending on the piece, they do put some of this hardener to have a bit more thicker, let's say, nail, so it is not so bendy and it can sound a little bit, how to say, more crunchy. But I also played acoustic guitar a long time ago, and like really when I was starting to play guitar. And somewhere in YouTube, I found that somebody was saying, like, you can play with your nail as it's a plectrum. And I was like, oh, perfect. I mean, I have nails. Why not? So I was practicing some chords by then, just strumming a little bit. And I used the index. And I saw my nail wearing off, like, maybe in about some seconds, 30 seconds. So bad. And I think still now the index is a little bit thinner. Let's say if I look at my nail from here, it's still a little bit thinner. So I think it never really fully recovered, or I don't know if I'm just myself like obsessed on that or something. But I saw here like all peeling off and was like, I don't like that. So I didn't use that anymore, like just for some seconds, and that was enough to traumatize me. I guess you need, I don't know, because it's still, I mean, even if you have hard nails, it's just scrapes them. So I have no idea how some people can play with this without any protector. And I remember that video, that guy didn't have any protector, so I have no idea. Maybe he's an alien or something. But for classical guitar, I don't use it because let's say I play like this, and unless I'm practicing some piece that requires this kind of this kind of techniques, like more flamenco, this kind of stuff, then I don't put it. And even like this, even if I don't put them for one practice session, I don't see anything too weird. But yeah, only if in these occasions I put it. So just see yourself how it is. Every nail is different. But I would be careful with steel strings, really, and the tension is so high that they're quite something. Jimmy says, I don't really want to disturb, having a little trouble finding the score. Anyone in the chat have a link? Don't worry, now we are in a break here, so Caprice. Let me see if I find it for you. Oh, 1 second. I actually need to see if somebody sent it to you. No, I think nobody sent it to you. So I'm sending you the score in here. 1 second. I have to wait 13 seconds for it to open, and I send you the direct link with the PDF. Where did I leave? Oh, from here. Scott says, for my guitar to stay positioned exactly, new idea, cut a 3-suction cup white strip of a bathtub rubber floor shower sleeve proof mat, that's long, and stuck it onto the old Yamaha. Okay, you will have to make me a video or something for that. It sounds interesting, but I have no clue what you mean. Jimmy says, you have a long, lovely run. Yes, lovely, but also hell run. Oh, look, I have the score for you. Let me put it in the link in here. Okay, there we have the score. I'm not sure if it opens directly the PDF or the IMSLP website, and you have to wait again. If not, just click to download, and then you probably need to wait like I did. Have you experimented with alternative tunings? Yeah, of course. I was practicing a sonata by Scarlatti. Actually, most of things I practice by Scarlatti have different tunings. Sometimes the third, many times the fifth, the sixth. Really, really many times. Lots of repertoire have the sixth to D. And also with the fifth to, instead of A, so to G. So, and some Bach pieces also, they're very nice to use the third string in F sharp. So yeah, it's I have, and one of the first pieces that my teacher gave me, it was the Koyumbaba, which has all the different tunings. So you pretty much are reading the standard tuning, but it sounds all different. And I remember by then I just started. Maybe I was playing for 2 months. No, no less, because it was in all in one summer. I was playing for 3 weeks or something like that, and he gave me the Koyumbaba score, and it had like the two staffs, the original, let's say the notes that you actually play on the guitar, and then the real sounding notes because of the different tuning. And I was thinking like, what on earth is that? Like, it took me a while to understand that I should just play the notes that are in the score despite them being different ones. And because I was starting to read, I was kind of getting used to reading. It just was messing up with my brain so hard. So yeah, if you want to have some fun, try this Koyumbaba by Domeniconi. It's a fun piece. Pot says, I don't know what's strong or weak nails, lol. I just practice daily for at least an hour, and doing strumming and fingerstyle strings do affect your nails a lot. Well, if you do every day for like an hour and you don't see anything weird that they are wearing off or something and they become like really thin and brittle, then maybe you have, the hardest nails on earth. Maybe they should do a documentary on your nails. I don't know, I think you have to judge yourself and see if they are in a good state or not. But normally, thicker nails, yeah, you can just tell by they don't really bend. And if they bend easily when you press, then you have thinner nails. I mean, you can also tell with your eye, but maybe not. I don't know. Barbecue sauce says, time always goes quickly, even if I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. True. Yeah, Fernando also says the IMSLP, they're the score. Yes, thank you, Fernando. Uniquely Extras, do you have a concert coming up in the next future? Right now, I didn't plan yet anything, but I'm hopeful that for summer more things will be open. I was just discussing the other day with a friend of mine that the demand of events somehow it seems to be weirdly off, at least here, in these countries. I don't know, like, there are concerts, but really not many. And I don't know, it's very strange, the situation, really. The whole traveling part is really messed up now. And so I'm hoping that maybe if they will take away COVID restrictions and people will start to live with COVID, however it is, then one can maybe have a little bit more normal life. But it's so complicated right now with tests and things and that and cancel and take another. It's just really a huge mess. So I'm having hopes for summer. So let's see. I'll tell you in some months. Esther says, my nails always used to break, so I play with gel nails. I peeled the gel off yesterday and tried without it. There's a little bit of difference, but not the extent to bother me. Oh wow, the gel is tricky, yeah, because if certain kind of gels can damage your natural nail and make it very thin. So try not to use it for too long, otherwise it's my first teacher, for instance, struggled so much with it. He played with these gel nails and then he really couldn't get back to normal nails because they were far too thin and they were breaking all the time when playing. Try to find a good one. I cannot recommend you like a lot on that because I rarely break nails and I rarely use those kind of things, but maybe search on YouTube other players that do use them constantly for whatever reason, because then they probably experimented and tried a lot and they can give you good advice. Jimmy says, thank you for the link. Nice, enjoy. Tell me how that goes, the sight reading with Regondi. But you made a donation. Thank you so much. He says, thank you for the insight. Definitely gonna ask more in the future. Yeah, be my guest every time that we are here. Just feel free to write in the chat. It's lovely actually that you guys write. Uniquely Extra says, once saw you playing tremolo and I couldn't believe how fast your fingers moved. That was unbelievable. Well, because that's a tremolo technique. It sounds very fast, and I think it's one of the kind of the techniques with guitar that it sounds a lot more spectacular than the effort that it takes. Let's put it like this. You can play something by Bach, a fugue, that it sounds less show off, but it's like a million times harder. So yeah, I think it was probably I used the Recuerdos de Alhambra to warm up. I'll put the right hand here. Easy like this, and that sounds fast indeed. And the rest of the piece, but yeah, that's it's a lot about relaxation, really, of the hand, and just do that. Is all there is to it, really. Tom says, may I get up and get a coffee real quick? Of course, there is always time for a coffee, Tom. Always. I'll wait for you. I'll wait here. Just write in the chat when you're back, please. Evil says, thank you for the PDF file. I was wondering if the tension on your guitar is very tight with kick action, or is it an easy guitar to play? My guitar, I think it's an easy, very comfortable guitar because of the thickness of the fretboard. Really, it's at least for me, it's really comfortable instrument. Some other guitars, they also have the high. Let's say the fretboard is raised, so you can see in here. Let me see if I can show you here. Oh, we got a new subscriber. It's called Isosceles. Nice. So you can see in some guitars, this one, that they have the raised bridge. That means that this is not touching the top of the guitar, but you will see it coming up a little, and you will see part of this, let us say, brown of the side. You will see it in here, in between. This one is traditional construction, so it's maybe that part is a little bit harder, but yeah, that's part of the type of guitar. I certainly one day would like to experiment with something different along these lines, but overall my guitar is really comfortable. I really have to say I like the fretboard very, very much. So yeah, and funny enough, when I practice with high tension, but then in the concert I play many times with super high tension, not because it's better, but because when I have the program ready and it's really secure, like for some reason I get more grip, more power. I don't know, it's difficult to explain. It's just a very strange thing. But then, how to say, I tend to go really a lot harder on the guitar. So if I have lower tension, then I would have a lot of buzzing, this kind of fret buzz. So yeah, strange things that happen when you're playing concert. Strange things. When you're playing tremolo, you're doing AMI. Yes, tremolo is the standard tremolo fingering is usually have the thumb, but then for these fingers is ring M I. Yeah, AMI. This kind of. Of course, the hard part is to do it not on the first, because here you can move so freely, but to do it on inner strings, let's say strings that have an upper and lower string. So it's an art not to touch the other strings. When you play tremolo, do you make the thumb part softer or the melody part louder in order to make the melody more heard, or you play them with the same volume? Well, that depends on the music, really. Sometimes when it's a continuous broken arpeggio, the melody probably has the most important part. but sometimes in the thumb section, it might come a voice that you need to bring out. So that's changing all the time throughout the piece. Then if you play, for instance, the tremolo of Barrios, this is very rich. It changes often. So it really depends on the piece. Evil says, I mean high action, not a geek. The action, it's always the same. I don't change that. I mean, otherwise I would need to change this, the nut and the bridge, and that's something I don't think you would really change before a concert. What's the best classical guitar to buy under €1,000? There are not many guitar comparison videos in classical guitar. Yeah, that's true. That's true. There are not so many. I would go for the ones that people tend to recommend. This Cordoba there's a Cordoba model, some Alhambra ones. You can also find good ones. I think also, it's a long time I don't check those things. Should really research it, because I know is it Hanika also has some good cheaper, let's say, entry guitars. So I don't know, but yeah, I'll check on forums. I would go in this Del Camp forum. They have a lot of content there, and certainly with people with the same questions about entry guitars of different price point. I think you're gonna get so much more information and links. If you don't know it, the forum is Del, so DEL Camp, CAMP, and there's a huge forum. Anyways, I'm kind of here just talking, and I should be practicing. So let's go. Now, as a punishment, we'll do 15 minutes because I've been talking far too much. Okay, let's go. Let's go from... double camera, I forgot. Sorry. Let's take from... Where am I? I'm playing without... Okay, yeah, this part that we played before. I need to also sort mentally. All this part, and then it comes. These two glissandi. Oi, can you see? I know it's very high, and one camera, like this camera, is a little bit too high, and so it's hard to see in here, and this one just captures the right hand. Maybe, let me see if I come back a little bit. Wait, actually, I push the camera a little bit back, far away. And maybe like this you can see a little better. Right? Well, kind of, not amazing. So yeah, that part is... let's see here. that's the first block. Why is it not coming now? Oh my god. No, second block. With the D. And there. So we have from and transition up there. All right, let's get a couple more times. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I shouldn't be readjusting. There. I find it hard to change coming from there. See, because many times I think shit. Yeah, see you soon, Ad. Take care and have a good night. There we go. No, that's not clear. Better. It's like the hell to always get the right freaking fret. There we go. Almost. We should one day do a drinking competition on how many times I get the right fret and how many times I don't, but you drink. And then you explain, you write in the chat, and according to how you write in the chat, I will see how drunk you are. Yeah. There. Dario says, I already drank 4 liters of water because of all my... Good that it was water. Very good, Dario. Lucky. Please let me know when you are by the 7th or when you are about to roll out from your door. again. Now I'm taking this relatively fast on purpose because I know like slowly I can make it. Well, I was practicing the other day slow, and just today I want to see to put it a little bit in a better shape, let's say. Yeah, nice. First block. I will seriously paint the frets. Oh my god! Oh my god! I didn't get the wrong note! Last moment save this one, eh? It was like, I'm gonna score. Yes. Where am I? 1 second. I'm all gone. I'm not thinking straight now. Wow, I mean, come on. 3 times already. You will have to put some claps here in the chat for me. Because today it seems that it's so difficult. You know, like you have some days where it's like, alright, it's good. Some days where it's just not gonna happen. So it's good too that I make it happen somehow, even my brain doesn't want to. Yay! There I have it. Okay, so I just leave it there. I just leave it there untouched. Let's continue. This was here. Okay, from next one. And then here is when it just continues to the next. Whoops. And here I want to use this second sneaking here before the next chord, let's say, which that's gonna be like. Like this, I can connect this nicer somehow. Needs to. Okay, this part again. Here's a lot of right hand dumping in the beginning, because in the beginning I have open strings and the only way to control is right hand. Yeah, hello. These ones. here I can relax. So, which means that I need to work on that. And also needs to be in dynamic balance, obviously. Until okay, then yeah, these ones I can stop them with the left hand. See that I'm not planting back. Okay, so let me get that. Yeah, here's the change. It's really fast for the right hand. I left one string. I don't know if you heard. And I think here I need to play. Alright. Let me pass this one more time. It's timing. Oh my god, it's time. No. So we have what's cooking in the chat here, guys. Insidious says about your guitar. Was for you simple getting it, or had you go around a lot for a long time before choosing the right luthier? I knew the luthier already because I had the previous guitar from him, and I asked him this custom-made guitar knowing that I really like the way he builds guitars. But if I had to, let's say, consider getting a guitar that is not from him, then yes, you really have to go around and try guitars. Try several guitars of the same guitar maker so that you can get an idea of more or less, which kind of guitars come out. And yes, it can take time. It can take years sometimes. So if you're very proactive, you can go to these big shops and hopefully find different, guitars of the same makers and test them. But it can take indeed time. The good thing, festivals are great for that because they always have expositions and stuff, and so you can just try one here, try one there, and you kind of get a little bit of a general impression of makers that you particularly like or that they feel good to you. I will say we will all be passed out. Yes, I think you will pass out with all my mistakes. Jimmy says, pause this video down the line if you find the time. Retroactive practice along. Yeah, the video will stay in the channel. Why not? It's I think all the live streams are there in the channel, so you can happily watch my mistakes again if you really like it. Isasele says metronome helps. Yeah, metronome helps if you for certain kind of practices. Right now, I did already metronome work for some parts that I was not getting right. In that very moment, I'm not looking for metronomic, precision. I'm more getting the right flow and movement. So if I'm developing on the movement, like some parts that we have been working, I don't want to have the pressure of the metronome just yet. I prefer to mess up on my own. No, because like this I can focus more on actually what I'm trying to do, even if it takes bending the time a little bit. Also because I'm aware I am doing it. So, but yeah, good remark. Let's put start. And maybe that's gonna be the last practice session. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Scott says metronome stress. No bien. No. Muy mal. No, I mean it's great for some parts, but it depends on what you're practicing. Metronome is not the tool for everything. It's a tool for many things, but not really for everything. Let's take from this ad libitum. From yes, clean. I'm getting lost, my god, I'm tired already. It's almost midnight and I feel it, Okay, one more time this. One more time. Play open strings, but I was thinking maybe to play not open these two, so you can have a more homogeneous thing. Otherwise, it's kind of weird that you get the harmonic, then this, and then you kill it on the same string. It's very subtle, It's really a very small detail. If probably you don't know, you never notice. But now you know. Prepare the harmonic already. Yeah. One more time. 230, slower. This part. Something like that. It's so hard to just set the bar really clean, really very clean. No, where am I? Here I'm gonna explain you the weird thing I'm doing. Here I need to get the next chord like this. So I'm taking this note. These two notes belong on the same fret. And this one, the fret in front, right? You have this E, G, and then C natural. But because then you have a slur and you need this bass, you're really missing fingers, and this is very difficult in speed. I'm doing something really weird. I'm doing this, which is very funny, but needs to be like that, kind of, but needs to come all together. So from okay, at the beginning of the first page again. On the first page, this page. Oh, my ass is so square right now. How long I'm practicing? Usually I put the timer, like, without all these, chunks of 10, and I can see how long I'm practicing. How long are we here? I don't know. I just feel the pain in my ass. Let's go. This part is really to get the whole flow of it. I'm still getting used to feel comfortable here. How to land with the second. So this bar then is comfortable to do this weird thing that I told you about. And I think I need to grab the string from before or something. Scroll down. I'm not some. Yeah, sometimes I'm getting this a little bit not clear. Where is this glissando? Okay, let's take this part from here. Now it's sounding. Alright, I'm sweating. We have to touch in the right part to get the harmonic, eh? Otherwise it's like pop, pop. Again. Let's go. Next page. Where am I? I just ignored so much this chromatic scale up until now. You can tell. Because let me show you here. Starts at the bottom of the page from this part. Well, I don't have neurons anymore. Sorry, just my brain is going slightly mad. I write these yellow lines. I don't know. With this score, I just decided to do like this, where like a new section starts. And so I'll start from there. Why not? Change. I will need to buy this pedal, you know. And this is hell. This part. You see where this red arrow is? So this is like, welcome to hell. It's a type of changes that, yeah, I'm just not comfortable. For the left hand. And when I practice a lot this piece, the pinky finger is like hurting. There it went, the chromatic scale. Let's go, let's ignore it. This is also difficult. Okay, in this part I have a couple of chord changes that are annoying, and the timer, we will ignore it because I really want to check that before I go to sleep. Is this part, this jump, which we find like in the before last,
It's like my stomach making noise or something. I just ate so many times today and I'm still hungry. I don't know how that's possible. So from... yeah, that part somehow. From this stretching here. Funny enough, I find more comfortable the stretch than this. I don't know, this back and forth with the little finger is always a pain. And until this then bunch of course. This is really like 3 bars that are a problem. Until here. Let's do that slowly like a few times. Ah, see, 9. It's so light, this passage, and then here I need to put in so much power. Damn. And at this time of the night, I don't know where I find the power. Problematic. See? Maybe I need to just shift the whole hand eventually. Step a lot higher. Yeah, it's cleaner, but I need to get used to it. Something to work on tomorrow. Okay, it's something I'll have to definitely take more time. Yeah, something like that. Let me see here. Okay. Sorry, I'm just closing here the practice, and it's now 11:54 for me. Not too bad. We have, let's see the comments. Jimmy says, no, the post is already seen it. Siri says, are chorded guitars with cutaways the same as classical guitar or can be used as classical guitar? You can play the repertoire of classical guitar, but generally classical guitar players, we do not buy cutaway guitars because of the kind of sound. It's quite different. So, Tom says, thank you for staying up so late. Did you get your coffee already? You're very welcome. I have to leave with American schedule because of you guys. So I'm like the weirdo in the Netherlands, living completely off the schedule. Like I'm always doing something when other people are chilling. So, yeah, in CD already answered exactly the same, but they don't. Yes, Siri, but they don't have the same sound return of a normal classical guitar. Exactly. See, you're a pro. You just said exactly the same. That's nice. Like I'll just play through a little bit until the end of this page, just to get it in my fingers because I want to continue from there tomorrow.
1 second. Second part. And that part has also killing chord changes. Did you like it? It's still very green though. Evil says, we absolutely appreciate you taking precious time to tutor us and deprive yourselves much needed rest here. Can thinking of muchas gracias, amiga. You're very welcome. I really like to be here with you. That's really not an effort. It's actually very enjoyable. Look, there is you see all this first page that just goes up and down, up and down, up and down, like a roller coaster. And then here where I have this line, you see that? Starting from here, starts this new arpeggio section that goes like this. This change is so brutal to go from here to here. And then it's really mean because you first have to turn all the way, and then in speed I have to get this chord in which you can see it. This one is like, hello, help me, holding here for dear life, and then you have to continue with all the next chords with this one without changing it. So if you didn't place it right, goodbye. You can say sayonara, baby. Because there is no chance that you can hold this. So yeah, it's messed up. Figure out the best way to reach this. Yeah, that. Maybe. That should be good, I think. Whoops. And of course it should be fluent until the D and then the chord. Let's see. Didn't like it so much. No. Let me think. Because I'm doing this fingering here, I'm just considering if I'm missing otherwise the A. I'm not hearing the A there. I'm doing something weird. What about if I don't change? Yeah, then I'm off position. I really am. I'm kind of good with this kind of fingering. So I feel it's easy. Well, I'll figure out when my brain is actually a little bit more awoken. And so yeah, this part, and then octaves here. It's fun to play octaves, I think. You should guys play exercise of octaves. It's very fun when you actually start to get them a little bit in higher speeds. Barbecue says, no, get some rest. And Unique Lecter says, thank you for changing to the American time schedule. Since you practice so much before sleeping, does the music go around your head prior falling off asleep? Yeah, actually, I think it does help me a lot. I have to practice before bed. I think many times I wake up and I have like a solution. That's why I'm kind of checking these parts. And I know that now I might not find a solution. But maybe during the sleep I might, or tomorrow, I can. It's like the brain keeps working on that. And I think there are also studies that it really does happen. The brain keeps busy for I don't know how long more on what you were just fighting with. So yes, and I'm a lot more productive usually in the night. I mean, today I woke up really early, and I also did some training, and so I also feel physically very, very tired. But for instance, if I don't do any training, then I'm super, super sharp in the night, in the evening, and I could go like really late. And I really enjoy this practice like this. Nick says, I cannot practice late at night. After a full day of teaching, I'm lying down in bed and resting. Yeah, well, actually, when I teach, I get energy, I think. I mean, I feel tired sometimes a little bit, but mentally I think I always get energy from my students. I find it inspiring to see how they improve and they fix things, and it never really tires me very much. The only thing that made me tired of teaching was when I was teaching presential lessons. Now everything is online through my academy, and was to you have, let's say I'm sitting here and the student is like on the other side. Let me put the big camera, let's say not the double camera. So if my student is on that side and then the stand is in the middle, let's say, of us, then I had always to bend over like this. And it seems like not a big deal, but once you spend 8 hours just writing like this and then trying a fingering and writing again and basically just kind of bending your back, then I finish with huge back pain. And now being here, I usually have my office chair, and I try to sit, straight. Sometimes I take the guitar, I put it on the stand, sometimes I play. But I can enjoy it a lot more because of the comfort, really. And that's something that I didn't expect it really from the online lessons, but I do appreciate. Because if you're dying of back pain, the last thing you want to do is then sit with the instrument, because then it hurts twice as much. Barbecue says, would rotating the whole guitar throw off your right hand? What do you mean rotating the whole guitar? Like changing the angle of the neck to take some of the movement of the shoulder and elbow. You mean this kind of angle? Well, I know I play rather high. And I, for instance, some old school Spanish players like Romeros and stuff like this, they play really flat. But the problem for me is if I play really flat, if you compare here where I have my hands on the first position, if I don't move my hand, but I play really flat, look how far away that goes. It goes over here. So I feel that very uncomfortable, because then I need to bend my wrist like that. And I don't, how to say, that brings me a lot of tension. So I did experiment a lot with the position, and I don't really care about the angle. I just try to fit it to my needs and to my playing. And when sometimes people ask me about what's the best position to play, it's like, oh my god, what can I tell you? It really depends on each player. And you can see with guitar players, you can see people sitting in all different kinds of positions with different supports, with different everything. So I can feel comfortable like this. You can feel completely like weird, and it's also progressive. I also tried, like I started off like flatter and with a footstool. Now I have this, let's say, kind of support called neck up, and the guitar of the beginning, like I was very much turning with the right leg, a little bit like more open, and then eventually like I like it more when it sits like on my lap with a little bit more ergonomically. So you find it a thing over time, but you have to put a little bit of thought into that, and that's what it kind of became, and it's always changing, I think. I'm always adjusting. Now, for instance, I recently got this armrest in here. Oh my god, that is so comfortable. Like, I cannot tell you. I might make a video on that. I'm kind of testing it out and, see if that's something I can really use for a prolonged amount of time. But things are always changing, really. So I think the worst thing you can do in life is just to get stuck in the same point all the time. He says that sort of movement, I keep forgetting the delay. yeah, that's true. There's a little bit of delay, but yeah, I think that's all there is to it, really. And well, unfortunately, I live in the American schedule, but I also live in the Dutch schedule. So tomorrow at 8 o'clock, I have to be on court for training. So I'll have to wake up early, and so I will stop here, otherwise I will make a couple of sessions more and then I will go far too late. So I will be closing here. Let's see, how long are we in here? I cannot speak anymore. I'm so sorry for my English today. 2 hours and 11 minutes. Well, not too bad. Nick says, I use the same armrest. I've been using it for a little over a year. I'm liking it a lot. Yeah, the truth is, like, as of right now, like, I'm using it for maybe like a week or two. I never had anything like this before. I even didn't consider it. And because I felt some discomfort in here when playing, and I don't know, like, I really never thought the guitar was uncomfortable until I put this on. Then this kind of embraces your arm like that. This is hard, eh? This is really not. It doesn't have any cushion. But it's just so round in here. It's like, oh yes. You feel like you're on a couch or something. And I like the contact super. I don't know really if that's gonna be something I can use in concert, really, because it does feel quite different. But I think the fact that my guitar is smaller, and then it doesn't become like really huge. I don't know. I think I can probably use it very, very nicely. So yeah. And I wonder, like, it's really not the smallest armrest in the market, but I think it really does the job very well. I don't know. At least I have this feeling. Not these ones that are on the top, that they just add a little bit of curve. I didn't think that really does a huge difference, to be honest. But this one is really, really holding your arm very comfy. So yeah, cool gadget. I will see if I make a video when I just have, I don't know, a bit longer experience. Maybe in a month's time I tell you, no, I had to stop using it. I couldn't deal with it anymore. I don't know. But as of right now, I'm also liking it. And I just thought when I tried it, why didn't I think to get something like this a long time ago? I don't know. That's something it's not often used or often seen in guitar concerts, and I don't know why actually. It's so good. Yeah, exactly. What Insidious says, the armrest, it obliges you to lift the right arm. Exactly. Yeah, but you need then to say you shouldn't be like this, but you need to adapt to remain on the position. You always need to readapt at any moment that you add something, you change the support, the angle of the support, the chair. You need to be adapting. So yeah, and that takes um some getting used to it. And the only, I would say for now, the only minus that I see on this is that you have to take it off every time, like you know, on and off when you go to practice, because it definitely doesn't fit on the case. And even if it would fit, I think I would not leave it on, just, you know, not to keep the pressure on the guitar. So that is all the complaints I have about it. So I'm really happy with it. It's really nice. And now that I play with this, I feel the difference. So yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting experiment. Barbecue sauce says, well, we only need to get the chin shoulder rest. Yeah, exactly. They also use that, and this is also is black, and you see the thing. So I think some people say that like it can be ugly aesthetically. I think you just have to get used to it. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't this. I mean, it has this the clamp, right? This is what it clamps, and it does have this metal part. So if you see it from a little bit higher up, if you see it from here, from the audience perspective, it really doesn't look so bad. It's just, you know, like bulkier. If you see it from here, maybe then yeah, it looks less nice. I don't know. Maybe that can be covered with something that you don't see that you only see this little point in here. I have no idea. I mean, that's just more of a design, let's say, finish touch or something like that. But I already think that the guy who makes this did a pretty nice job and seems very sturdy. And yeah. The negative point, it takes space in the luggage. Those are all my complaints about this. Now I like it too much, and I'll have to take it. So Uniquely Extra says, there are any restrictions that you have to follow when doing a concert? For example, is an armrest acceptable? It doesn't. Oh, it really doesn't matter. You are really free to play as you want, with the support that you want, with the clothes that you want. That's every artist plays the way they want, really. I mean, I've seen players that go in concert with a t-shirt of their favorite football club, and some others that brought the dog on stage. So there's plenty of freedom, really. Nobody minds about the armrest, and really it's also under your arm, so it's not really a big deal anyways. But no, there is no restrictions, really. If somebody wants you to play, you play like you want. I think maybe in the classical guitar world there is less, it's a lot less stiff, this how do I have to look, how do I have to dress. You can, how to say, you don't really need to dress a suit. Maybe if you're playing the Carnegie Hall, you might want to dress, you know, if you're a guy, like a nice suit and everything. But for instance, it's also very in classical guitar world that, you know, guys play with black pants, like suit type of pants, and just a colorful t-shirt. And I think that looks also, you know, like an elegant, it's called the t-shirt, no? Like what you have, like when you go to the office and you have the white t-shirt. It's just in Spanish we have two different words for like a normal t-shirt. That would be like a t-shirt. Well, no, that would be like a t-shirt. And then we have the ones with the buttons. I think also in German they have two words for that. So they go with these kind of t-shirts, but like colorful and elegant ones. And yeah, I think it's nice also to put a bit of color. Alan says, dejé de ver el chiringuito por estar en vivo. Nice, thank you for joining. I was just leaving actually, so you can come back, go back to your chiringuito. I'm so sorry. Maybe next days I will stream again. But yeah,
I will head to bed, and thank you guys for joining. Thank you so much. Well, I don't know if to everybody who gave the donations. I have no words really. It's so kind of you, and I send you all best wishes. I hope you stay well, and I'll keep practicing, and I'll try to tune in some more practices. All right. I wish you a nice day, and thank you again for being here. Bye bye.